Welcome back to the Crooked Spine Show. Today's talk is with patients that have been a few times already and want to understand exactly how the nerves work to keep your body healthy. I walk through how the nerves connect to the body first, then from there, go to understanding how the nerves become irritated over time versus healthy. We also talk about getting off pain meds and how we do that in our office. We also link the nerve chart. I give these many notes also too in the actual post. The nerve chart explains how nerves affect the muscle, affect your diet, affect your stress, your sleep, and also your attitude. My job with this talk is to help you understand how nerves affect your overall health. That point, getting the nerves better helps your health improve, especially with exercise and actively staying healthy. All right, so enjoy the talk, listen in, and I'll talk to you afterwards. Any questions so far? Good, this will be a quick class. Perfect. Okay. I've got my pen, my markers in a second too. The biggest thing with this is that chiropractic is meant, yes, for neck pain, back pain, headaches, nerve pain, things like that, which is good. Okay, as people come in here, that's our draw. But I want to see it as, okay, once we get there and why do people come in, that pain's causing an activity is a daily living issue. It affects your sleep sometimes, how much they can drive, how much they can spend time with their family, if they have an attitude that's positive or a grouchy attitude. So my job is to see exactly, okay, you're in here for pain, but what's causing that to happen? What I want to do is go over just read the first part, understand chiropractic philosophy. Our reason we're here is to help people understand, not just for back pain and neck pain, but also the mindset of how do we stay healthy once we get there? Can we do certain things to stretch more, exercise more, watch our posture more, hint, hint, to make our body actually get stronger and stay that way? So you don't have to see me. I'm too busy as it is. All right, any questions about that? Okay, I'm going to grab my marker and pen. Give me 1 second. Let me set me up yet on this. We're talking about how the human body works. We want to make sure that we're talking about how things connect in the human body. Here you have a lot of how the body works to where all the organ system of the body is all one system, right? Okay, how did that happen? How were we created that way? What happens after 7 days fertilization, our body forms what's called a primitive node primitive streak, or the big picture is the mesoderm. This mesoderm allows your cells that spermate come together and form this group of cells that allows your body to start separating, differentiating into different parts of like these organs too over time. Okay? So primitive streak are here and here. What do you think those are in a normal adult person, human being, Homo sapien? What do you think? What do you think?
The head and the torso.
The brain and what's inside the spinal cord itself. What is that called? Did you say? Spinal cord, sorry. I said it's been a long day. Okay. Spinal cord is inside the spine and then connects to the brain itself. The first two things that form in the body are those two things, because that's where it all connects from and breathes out from. This is your computer system. Okay, this is your computer, and I'll call it computer 2, makes the whole body connect together. Okay, so maybe, 2 computers, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. The first part of that's going to be your wiring system. So from the brain, reaches down, from here, down through the spinal cord, the upper part of the body, spinal thalamic tract, the spinal cord itself, and also same side of the lower body. This is like 3rd grade science stuff. Right? Like, what the heck's this, right? Easy stuff. Now, same thing here, opposite side, here. So now we know things are wiring as a second step after fertilization, is wiring system starts kicking itself into how we connect to the whole body and branch off like a telephone wire system to make things want to work properly and connect them together. These wire systems, as we'll learn a little bit later too, allows things to not only grow but also function. So we want to connect everything in the body. Next thing is different organs. So I'll draw like heart in the middle. If it's Valentine's Day, make it more important, but I always did it that way. Who knows? You know, I'm not a very good artist, as you can see. Your liver and a couple kidneys there somewhere. Right there, right there. All right. Any questions so far?
No.
And you guys were very distraught with my artistic ability. Again, I'm a chiropractor, not an artist, so apologize up front. Here too. Again, I'm not going to draw fingers and hands. Draw some fins, I guess. You know, sea turtle people say. I don't know what they say. Any questions yet? Basic human body. Things have to connect from the wiring system to each organ so it can grow from the node to an actual organ itself and have the proper function for that organ. Magic, right? Yes, it is kind of magic. We understand parts of it, how it happens, but the inside part is beyond our knowledge so far. Maybe just a complete mystery to our planet. Who knows? Any questions? All right?
Yep.
What happens after the organs are formed, all the soft tissues are formed, right? All the soft tissues in the body protect it now. With the skull, like I mentioned before, the head is up. I need a better marker here. The skull, that one's about done. And also the spinal column, which I alluded to earlier, all through the body. So things can now form and function and grow from a fetus to a child and an adult. Things can work properly. So that has the spinal column support not only crawling but also standing over time, as we do now. Correct?
Yeah.
Any questions on this simple embryology or something like that?
No.
All these other words I don't know sometimes. Okay. So from there, we understand that development function of the human body throughout life. We just did that. Also, what are these wiring systems? How does that wire system actually work? We'll go over that with you right now. Any questions with my Picasso drawing? Does someone picture that, or you guys want to erase it from your brain? Not my best work. Okay, get that out of there. Scare you guys. Get myself into. Get that all the time.
I was just going to bid on that, but
It's too late. I'll send you the last one. I don't bid on that. I had to buy it back myself. Hit reserve, and I was like, I can't let that thing go for 2 cents. Now I'm good. So wiring system. Back to the science of what we're doing. The wiring system is this. Okay, we have a wire. I'm going to blow it up with my microscope in my head to a big tube. Okay, that tube allows things to work, and your body works on a millivoltage electrical type of system. Very, very simple system. Okay, that wiring system, like your heart rate or EKG would have, has a different up and down position, allows it to work properly. In a normal spine, a normal nerve, relaxed nerve like this one here, has a normal sine flow all the way through. A nice relaxing wave. You guys sleep with that wave, right? Okay, any questions about that? Nothing yet? Here's another nerve. Man, I'm having back pain, neck pain. What the heck's going on? It's not getting better. It's causing more sharp pain. I've had pain for about a week now. It's gone from maybe a 2 or 3 to maybe a 4 or 5, getting worse. The nerve is irritated, so that suddenly becomes more over-exaggerated, allowing it to go above and below its maximum, so it becomes more irritated. That's an excited nerve. Okay, excited meaning irritated in the same sense. Okay. After time, people sometimes can experience with that same nerve, where now it goes from pain, like 7 or 8 pain, where now it goes from pain to weakness in the hands and the feet with walking, getting out of a chair for one too. Even raising your arm or shoulder, same thing can happen. When that happens, that nerve starts shutting down, so that voltage becomes less and less and less. Okay, any questions about my high def drawings, 3D?
no, I can see the middle one being really, really hard, and then the lower one actually being, like you just said, just more kind of an even ongoing pain.
When we realize these nerves control the organs, right? They control muscle too. The muscle causes more pain, so we feel the muscle better. But when this happens, it goes from a high voltage, excited, hey, what's going on? Here's your alarm system going off. Your MyJack alarm is kicking in, going, hey, find out what's going on. It goes, that's right, you know what? I'm going to kill the battery. I'm going to go from just an alarm going off to like something very minimal, maybe just a buzz.
Right.
At that point, what happens to your muscles? Weaker. What happens to your organs at this point? Starts shutting down too, but it goes to a stress state. People have arrhythmia here because the nerve's already shutting itself down. People have problems. I have people that come in here, have bladder issues. They haven't gone to the bathroom for 3 or 4 days. Bladder issues because it shuts down the organs that control from the spinal cord, the muscle of the back, but also muscle to nurse the organs. Controls everything in the body. Okay. Any questions about that? Yes.
With this going on, can you also feel somewhat shortness of breath?
When your lungs are stressed, and just from that standpoint
Just
alone,
because of being stressed with your lower back muscles, can you feel somewhat out of breath, even though you probably shouldn't be?
yes. 2 reasons why, 2 causes. One, the nerves itself, we'll go to this later on too, control, make sure it's on right, here we go. Control parts of the lungs, as you can see here, the nerves do, in this spot. And also too, if those nerves are firing, they may fire from the brain to the spinal cord to that muscle of the arm or shoulder, upper back. Those nerves fire back to the brain. When they fire back to the brain, they send the brain back from a relaxed state to a stress state. If the brain's under stress, how does the body respond? It sends signals back to the body again, that feedback loop. Now your body goes under stress.
Right.
So there's 2 causes we look for. Someone has arrhythmia or shortness of breath. Can it be a localized problem in the back causing issue, or can it be more of the long-term stresses of the body? Have they gone from a relaxed state where they had a long-term problem, say for 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 3 or 4 months, if I get checked out, or did they have an accident this weekend where it blew out their back, the back's killing them, causing shortness of breath? Sometimes it popped out a rib or something, so look for both causes.
Right, right.
So I'm a doctor, Scott, so I have these things to worry about every day.
Yeah,
all these problems every day.
That's for certain certain instances where I do stuff, whether I'm working in the garage or in the backyard, and my back gets overexerted. I feel shortness of breath.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm a big guy, but still, nevertheless, I shouldn't feel
It's probably more of the
that much shortness of breath.
it might be more the stress state than it is because you had it for so long, just for your situation, that your body's used to this. So when it hits a certain level, it goes boom and shut it down. And it affects everyone differently. I have people that come in here, they have pain long enough, they've gone from being normal attitude and everything else to more from becoming anxious and depressed. They come in here all the time on anxiety medication, depression medications. And they can't sleep, so they're on sleep medications too.
Right.
That feedback loop feeds itself. Those medications aren't meant to help the nerves, they're meant to help the symptom of anxiety, depression, or lack of sleep.
Right.
So my job is to find the cause, so at that point get the body from a stress state to a relaxed state, boom, and keep you there. And by you stretching and strengthening and moving around, allows your body to stay there and relearn this relaxed state, so you stay here instead of being up here again. All right?
Then those medications can make it worse, right?
They can give you a false sense of that you're doing okay.
Right.
And the problem is that medication may cause other issues with your body. Side effects, you need more medications. More medication. I had a lady come in here, lady, when I say lady, only 20, 21 years old. She was working at the grocery store, bad rollover accident, bad back pain, neck pain. From that, she couldn't sleep, so she's taking medications for the pain from the accident. Couldn't sleep, so gave her medication for lack of sleep. That caused anxiety. That caused from her depression, where she's a bad spiral, about 8 medications every day, dropped out of school, dropped out of work. I started like, what are they doing? So let's treat, let's get things looked at from the spine level, cause of the actual nerve issue. 4 weeks she was off for medications. Back to work. No one ever saw the inside as a problem, not just what she was feeling. I'm looking for the root cause of the problem, not just, hey, I know you feel that way. I care, but I don't care, because I want to find out what's going on inside. What's making that alarm system go off?
Right.
Not just keep covering it, especially if it's not working. That's why it frustrates me the most, is when doctors give you medication, it doesn't work, give you something else, it doesn't work. And they keep rotating medication, a different letter in front of it, to see what works versus, hey, what's going on, why is this not working? Spend a little more time and effort.
Which is true, because before I came here, I was on these nerve blocking medication, plus also muscle spasm, for this neck stuff that I have. And it almost seems like either one kind of counteracted each other and really didn't help.
Yeah.
And I don't know, since I've been coming here, I haven't really taken any, but I still got a ways to go, but still, nevertheless.
Well, a lot of this, at least you have a sense, okay, this is my starting point, is where I'm going to end, versus I'm just going in circles the whole time. I mean, doctors really, what their goal is, I can't treat who I can refer to. The next referral, sometimes if you go away from chiropractic, it's surgery or shots or burn the nerves too. And that doesn't fix the problem, it just gives you more of a sense of relief. My job is, if you're in our window of chiropractic, can we treat it so we can actually fix it and not need surgery where it becomes disabled the rest of your life? Come on, that's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
But these people don't know. That's why I do these classes, videos, whatever it is too. People get to know what's going on. At that point, hey, can they find a different way to treat their body? This is your body too. Your body works in a self-regulating, self-healing mechanism. The nerves, when they get hit hard enough, when they get to this state and this state, they shut down that mechanism. The ability to self-regulate and self-heal. Our job is to turn this thing back on, back to a relaxed state, so it can function normally, adapt to what's going on, stress in your life, and not affect you completely.
Right.
Medication just do this to get you from here to here, but nothing's working. You just feel sometimes okay. And I don't care about that. I want to make sure you may feel comfortable, but I want you to feel looser and stronger over time so you feel like you're a better normal. And if possible, get off medications. If possible, stay healthy. I'm going to help you teach you. I'm going to go down your throat. Make sure you're exercising and stretching. Good job. If not, I can't help you. I had a lady, Rachel, came in about 4 or 5 years ago. Hispanic lady in her 70s, wheelchair walker. Could barely get up and down. Crying, both leg pain. I'm like, what can I do to help her? Took her x-rays. Rachel, your x-rays aren't that bad. Why aren't you moving around? My doctor says because it hurts. Sit down, don't move, put a heat pack on there, take medications, you'll be okay. It was 3 months until I saw her, and she was worse than she was when we first started. I said, Rachel, your x-rays are good. Start moving. Well, it hurts. Yes, it will hurt. But you have to get through this pain to get your muscle strong again to handle that load to get yourself back normal. Yeah. And I think she was cursing me different languages. I'm not sure she was doing. She was yelling at me or something. But within 3 or 4 weeks, she was out walking with just a cane. Now she's out. Last time I saw her about a year ago. She walks 45 minutes a day with no cane, no walker. Because someone had to tell her, hey, look, you're okay. It's going to hurt. Get out there and move.
Yeah, it's just getting started. That's the hardest part.
And being told it's okay to move.
Yeah.
When you're being told it hurts, sit on your couch, put a heating pad on, take medication, watch bad daytime TV, you're going to do that until someone says it differently. But it messes with your head too. My job is get them out of that range where I go, you got to start moving. If you want to change your body, it's not I get you the wheelchair. I can order one if you want. She says, I don't want a wheelchair. Then start moving. They get upset with me sometimes. I'm good. Get that blood moving. Blood boiling. That's my thing. Stir the Apollo, that's what I do. The question about the nerves. No, you guys get the big picture. This is the fun part. Okay? It's been so boring, I know, so whole time. You're like, when is it going to get fun? When's the fun start? Okay? Here is your nerve chart in part of your handouts. I'm going to give this to you guys on the video too later. It'll be a connection thing, this thing. This one explains how the nerves link to every part of your body, every organ, every function of your body. That, your right side, is the spine itself, as you can see. Location of different areas of your body, and also symptoms that you feel. Okay, we're going to walk through this with this second sheet called The Effect on Your Body. This one, she gave you a copy of my Tyler one, didn't she? I have to scold her on that later. You have a clean copy of them. So first one is, how does it affect exercise? Okay, we're going to walk through this differently this time. Exercise. Let's go to here on your chart. Here, C6, that's already circled in your paperwork. C6. Work over to your neck, muscles, shoulders, and tonsils, because it affects the inside body too, right? Okay? And it causes stiff neck, pain in the upper arm, tonsillitis, whooping cough, croup, blah, 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 all that stuff. Any questions about that? So if I go here on the nerve chart, the one you saw back there, what's this old thing for? Here, push on the neck, this is C6, right? Okay? Let's go here. Causes these problems from the neck, this one upper back, this one here too, down the arm and shoulders. And also here is part of the tonsil areas too, in that part of the face. All that stuff. Alright? That whole neck area. Some comes in with neck pain. Why do I want to take an x-ray? I want to see what nerves are being affected. Okay, the x-ray's not going to show a nerve, we'll give you that. Can it show where it could be locking up, where it can pressure the nerve to make that nerve irritated, and also more sometimes unstable. Right. Any questions about that?
No.
So C6 relates to muscles of the neck, and relates to nerve pain that goes from the neck down the arm and also stiff neck too. Okay, easy stuff, right? Next one is T1 on there. In fact, the lower arm and hands went over that too, how it affects here. Same thing. People come in all the time with arm pain, shoulder pain, arm and shoulder weakness. This nerve here affects those areas. So I push this button, they're watching it, I go, this, oh, that's where it is. Exactly, it's magic, right? 1979 model. Ooh, high end. But simple stuff. How does the body work? Through nerves that connect from the spinal cord to the whole body. Okay, let's go. Next one is diet. Does diet be affected too by your nerves? Probably. I use the word subluxation in there. That's a word that sums up a nerve being pinched causing symptoms in the body. It's keep it very, very simple. There's more scientific terms. I don't like big words. I can't remember what they mean. All right, so that's all it means. So diet, see T6. Down T6 over here. Right here affects, let me see, what are we talking about here? T6, the stomach. That's not the stomach, it's somewhere around here. There it is, the stomach. Okay, so that affects stomach, causing indigestion, heartburn, dyspepsia, which is GERD. I looked that up for sure. Okay, and also cause problems with gallbladders. It's not on here. I had a guy come in here, Roman, about 6 years ago. He came in Monday, goes, hey, I can't see you on Wednesday, Doc. I'm having surgery. What kind of surgery are you having? I have my gallbladder taken out. Had problems for about a year or so. Doctor says, you don't need your gallbladder. It's not an important organ. I'm like, what the heck? So I walked through what it means. He goes, like, well, what can I do instead? Take some apple cider vinegar. Do that teaspoon before you go to bed. Keep everything down. Watch your fatty foods. He didn't have his gallbladder taken out. He was good within 2 weeks. Everyone's different. But I worry about when a doctor says, that organ's not important, like, why the heck is it there then?
Yeah.
It's all one system. It helps emulsify fats that you eat, so it goes through your intestinal tract well, doesn't burn out your intestines, keep the acidity level of your intestines well too, so it works better.
And they go in and take out your kidney, and they say, "Oh, we took out your gallbladder too." Just
exactly, you didn't need that one.
We were in there.
2 for 1. Gave you a discount. Oh, it was so close together. And the appendix might as well take the appendix too.
It was right there.
Yeah, it's close.
Also, they did my friend. Yeah, they did.
It's amazing what doctors, they sometimes, and again, every doctor, they don't respect your body. It's your body. What's important to you? I don't know. I have to ask you. That's not my job. When I tell someone your health is more important than my health because it's your health. Can I help you with that? Yes. But I want your permission to do what I want to do based on what you need that day. Because it's your body. You know your body the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's frustrating sometimes. Next one is sleep. This is what we talked about, Scott, a minute ago too, with sleep. This is like to draw this one out. Okay? Sleep talks about C1 here, very top, easy to see. Blood supply of the head, pituitary gland, scalp, bones of the face, brain, blah, blah. Sympathetic nervous system. You know what that is? Okay. Sympathetic? Let's do this. Sympathetic. Let's use a marker that actually works. Here. Sympathetic is a little bit like you're being pathetic. Okay? Hope that doesn't disrupt anyone.
No offense.
Good, because I want to make sure, Scott. Make sure. Sympathetic is when your body's in a stress state. Okay? That's when your body goes from being relaxed to being, as this paper says, causing headaches, nervous insomnia, chronic tiredness, fatigue, dizziness, nervous breakdowns, migraines, high blood pressure, colds, things like that too. Okay? That is when your body's under stress. Okay? There's certain things in your body that changes when you're under stress. Okay? Your hormones change. There's 2 types of hormones, relaxing hormones and stress hormones. Stress hormones are going to be your cortisol. These are a couple big words I know. I'll look them up before my talk. And catecholamines. There is, again, I was kidding about the quiz at the end, so don't worry about the spelling. Catecholamines. Okay. These are your stress hormones. When you're fight or flight, being chased by a lion, tiger, saber-toothed tiger, you want these kicking to get the heck out of there. We call it fight or flight or even freeze too. Like if deer freeze in the middle of the road, you're like, oh no, I'm done. Or a rabbit freeze when I take my dog for a walk. She can see but can't really see if they're frozen. So I try to still be frozen until they just bolt. She can't catch him because he's on my leash. I had trouble once where I lived in the basement here in Upland, And I let her go a couple times because she was chasing rabbits. I'm like, that's fine, whatever. It started getting darker, and I was yelling for her, and she wasn't coming. I'm like, oh no. So I had to call the family to kind of come and spread out and get her cut. I got so much trouble. My wife said she'd have stabbed me if we had lost that dog because of my negligence. So don't leave your dogs on a leash. Don't follow my bad example. Just out of curiosity. Use your stress hormones. Okay, they kick in. Short term, yes, I'm being scared by a super tiger, watching a scary movie. They should kick in, right? What happens long term? Your body stays in a stress state. Everything here, every organ in your body is affected by hormones, right? Everything in your body is affected by hormones. Hormones go to part of your bloodstream, everything's controlled by your blood, goes everything there. So your brain goes into a stress state. We talked about nervousness before in here. Okay? Same thing with insomnia, sleep. Your body doesn't recharge when you sleep. You need sleep, alpha sleep, not delta sleep, where you actually get the REM sleep. So at that point, things stay that way the whole time. Okay? Same thing here too, affects your lungs, shortness of breath. Even at a relaxed, resting breathing, your VO2 max is so low, it can cause problems with blood pressure. Can affect your cholesterol. High cholesterol, a stress state, or a relaxed state, high cholesterol. What do you think?
No, it's very true.
I mean, high cholesterol is the side effect of a stress state. You can't break it down as quickly. All right, that's how the body works. Okay, same thing with the heart. Heart palpitations. At least once, twice a year, someone comes in, chronic pain, upper back and neck pain. The last two have been women where they have heart palpitations. Heart's normal. Cardiologist says you're normal. It's you're under stress. One lady a couple years ago, she was told, you gotta either help me or I'm gonna quit my job. I have no choice. Driving to City of Commerce every day, from Rancho, every year City of Commerce, back home, sleep, same thing the next day. Just beat up. So I started with her was, how do we get your stress down from stress state to relaxed state? We have to change these hormones here, your body's now used to this, as being 100% these stress hormones, back to a better state. Okay, that better state is called para. And para, I'm going to say means relax. Sympathetic. So unpathetic. And those relaxation hormones are going to be your serotonin. And this time, yep. And then also your serotonin and endorphins. Endorphins. Like dolphins, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay. Put an S there so it looks better. Okay? So how do you get here instead of here? What's a good way to transfer over to shift that here? Where we can actually relax. It takes time. Okay? We have to cause the nerves to calm down from the inside by causing things to move better. When the body moves better, when the joints move better, it produces hormones or produces nerves that go back to the brain from the spine to allow things to really relax the whole body over time. But it takes sometimes weeks to cause that to happen. We have to move the bones. We do move the bones from the inside if we need that first, and have you start moving with stretching and strengthening, get the body looser and to maintain that flexibility. Most people are strong enough. That's an easy part. But the flexibility to move things around, things move, comes from the nerves. As we move things around, people experience where they can actually bend and not feel like things are so tight all the time. Move their shoulders and neck and upper back and feel that flexibility. My job is to get you there from here, stress state, to a relaxed state. Things improve and stay that way. That's why I'm so adamant about seeing you enough initially, then backing you down so your body has time to adapt that better state and maintain that with your home stretches and exercises. Or gym, whatever you want to do. What's the benefit? What do I see first when this happens? Is a change up here in the brain. The attitude changes. I did my stretches last night and it felt good. What else can I do? Can I do more? I slept but I had more energy today. Those are my signs, my triggers. We're getting back to a better state. It's getting there. I'm doing more at home and it feels good. I want to do things because now it feels like it's not as sore, not as injured. I don't feel like I'm so tight all the time. My kids don't hate me anymore. I'm not as grouchy with them anymore. Whatever it might be. Okay? People at work actually like me now. They don't frown at me all day long. That's the thing. I look for the attitude change, and also can they do more? That's the key. That's what I see at least. Somebody has something different. That's what I want to see in there. So one lady come in, man, I'm so tired. I said, what happened? I was so I stayed up all night and cleaned my house. I'm like, get some rest. That when you have that elephant off your shoulders, whatever you want to call it, that goes, everything wakes up. And again, this isn't just here, it's everything in here in your body to see that overall benefit to your body. That guy comes in here because what happens is his eye gets blurry in his eyes. Nerves are fine. The nerves from the brain going to the eyes is a problem. So he comes in because he knows that's his sign when to come in. He's been here for years because he knows when to come in for this, not because of neck pain or shoulder pain or arm pain, it's because of these affected. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own signs of their own trigger. Nerves are being irritated versus being relaxed.
Sure.
Any questions about my high-end neuropathy?
No, no, it was awesome.
This is pretty. I can actually read it. It's important to me, I guess. I'm going to take a picture of that later so I can show myself. Okay. Next one is P.M.A. Okay. What does P.M.A. stand for on that chart? What do you think? What do you think? It's not P.M.S. Everyone says P.M.S. thinks about that. It's not that. So, what else could it be? What is P.M.A. on this paperwork? What do you think? What's the A stand? What's a good word for A?
Attitude.
Yes. Good job. Way to pull it off.
Positive mental attitude.
Look, he's done this before. He saw my other video, probably. I'm not sure. There it is.
It just kicked with the P.
See, it's something in there. See, it must be having an effect in your brain. I'm glad we're adjusting your neck. That's the plan. Get that neck moving. Okay. That's the effect of everything going on here. But also, if you didn't have good attitude, at least hope, you wouldn't come in. I need to see that hope in you. Okay, what else? How do I find help? We're here to help you. Okay, the attitude allows you the discipline enough, the motivation enough to come in here and get the care and maintain the care even when you don't feel good. Sometimes I tell people, it's going to take you 3 weeks just to feel good. Are you okay with that? They're really like, yeah, sorry, it's going to take time. You're a 10, trying to avoid surgery, let's get down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. To get those numbers down, it may take 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to be honest with you. Can you handle that? I want to know that up front. Don't waste people's time. Good job. And then another one. This might be a hard one. H.N.S. What is H.N.S? What's that?
Something stretch?
Nope.
No?
What we talked about the whole night. What did we talk? What's that wiring system of the body? It's the wiring system. What's the wires? What's another word for the wires? If you just look at the N.S., what's the N.S. stand for?
Nerve.
Yes. Nervous systems.
Okay.
So healthy nervous system.
Healthy nervous system.
Yes, there you go. Read my mind. Okay. That controls regulates the whole body. So let me do this real quick. Top of this nerve chart here, I'll read it because I don't want to paraphrase this quote. The nerves control and coordinates all organ structure of the human body. All organ structures. So the healthy nervous system allows things to work properly. A relaxed state so you can get strong, and from there, maintain a strong state to tolerate stress in everyday life. Every day is different. But can your attitude, can your body, can everything handle, stay in a relaxed state, a parasympathetic state, instead of being in a stress state? Can we get here and stay here by doing things daily, to stretch, strengthen, and ice if we need to, keep our body here, to keep our body moving, to handle, to block out these cortisol, catecholamines, hormones, and produce more serotonin and more endorphins. When I say exercise, some people like to play music, do other things or read things like that to relax their body. If I read, I fall asleep. I'm out. I'm done. It's like just a narcotic from I'm out. I go horizontal, I'm done. Horizontal, yeah. So at that point, my job is I like to exercise, move things around. That releases my stress. That's how I do it. I did a talk with a music tree director in P.M.A. She's done very well. And she gets kids coming here with anxiety that are not athletic, and they start playing music. It's the best in the world for them. They feel the confidence go from here to here, boom. At that point, that's what they love to do. It's amazing. Even adults that are retired go back and play music gigs they played music before, it's a way for them to relax. Give me a guitar, I have no idea to do with it. No idea. I push the play button on my car, that's all I do.
Right.
That's my artistic ability. Any questions though?
No.
Last part here is really, does it make sense to you what we talked about, how the nerves work? if you want to stay healthy, keep your body moving, keep your body less stressed, but also, and some people say, well, take the stress out of your life, quit your job, leave your kids, drop your dog off the pound. That's depressing. That's neglect, right? Okay? Can we tolerate more stress by getting healthier? Can we get our body healthier so we stay here, tolerate more stress, so our body's not affected by the stress in our lives? And there's good stress too. We laugh about it later, not the moment sometimes.
Right.
That's what I do at least. Any questions? That's all I got for you. It's my class. Thank you for coming.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Make sure you tip your waitresses and waiters. Appreciate it. That's it. Hope this talk helps explain exactly how motion in your body, like all humans, allows your body to stay healthy. Allows your body to stay healthy to tolerate more stress. At that point, by staying strong, your body tolerates more stress over time. How much we sit all day long, we drive, dealing with family, kids, friends, whatever it might be. At that point, our body does not break down under stress. All right. In the show notes also has the highlights too of each specific parts of the talk. Jump also to the nerve chart. Download that if you want. To help understand how the symptoms of your body is affected. All show notes has links to our previous podcasts, previous show notes too, and also to our videos. Right. Enjoy the week, and we'll see you next week.